Well, I was gonna stitch Meowbahh's videos, but yeah, all the stitches are off, so you'll have to deal with me. Welcome to a highly requested episode of Does It Deserve It? If you're new here, this is a series where I cover heavily praised and hated people, trends, things, and videos on TikTok, and I ask the question, does it deserve it? In today's episode, you guys requested it. Let's talk about Meowbahh, but I have a couple things to say first. Firstly, if you're hearing a bit of a low hum in the background, it's the AC. It's hot as hell in here. I put a sound over it to kind of mask it, but if you do hear it, that's what it is. And also, this is episode 7 of the series, but a part 2 to the last episode in the series, where I'm covering PNG tubers at the moment. Last episode I covered Jellybean, this episode I'm covering Meowbahh, just to catch you up to speed. If you somehow don't know who Jellybean and Meowbahh are, they are PNG tubers who play Minecraft. A PNG tuber is somebody who uses these little animated faces instead of their real face. It's a good way to keep privacy, and some PNG tubers like to modify their voice as well. Jellybean and Meowbahh were the ones that got the most hate out of the PNG tubers in recent months, and if you want to know the reason for Jellybean getting hate, go watch my last video. I'm not going to explain it here. But when it comes to Meowbahh, my lord, there's a lot of reasons people hate her. And real quick, I'm going to put like a trigger warning here, because this is a lot to take in. Are you good to go on? Alright then. The first and probably the most obvious thing if you watched any of their videos is they constantly fetishize Japanese people. When I said earlier that PNG tubers will sometimes modify their voices, Meowbahh's voice is like a little Japanese schoolgirl, and she'll constantly say Japanese phrases, and some of them don't even make any sense, and she'll try to speak Japanese as well, but it doesn't sound like real Japanese. If it is real Japanese, please correct me, but like, it doesn't sound like real Japanese. Meowbahh and people like Meowbahh will only take the aspects of Japanese culture that seem cute and kawaii and make it their whole personality, and frankly, it's very irritating when they do. And funny enough, there's a term for that. It's called cultural appropriation. Also, for some reason, they constantly address people as Tamadachis, and I feel like if I said that to a Japanese person and I called them a Tamadachi, they'd smack me across the face, and rightfully so. But now getting to the bigger meat of the issue that a lot of people have already talked about, Meowbahh's Discord server got raided, and while I don't condone that at all, I don't think Meowbahh could have had a worse response to that situation. I mean, Jesus Christ, what excuse could be made for this shit? Meowbahh speedrun these slurs faster than none like Joshua. And that wasn't fake like what Jellybean was accused of. This was there for everybody to see on that Discord server. And that wasn't the only time they used that kind of language. They also used it in their videos. They used the F slur and the R slur in their videos. And when asked to apologize about it, they called the people that they just offended the disabled fandom. There was also the incident of the Discord talent show where Meowbahh had told a young shy person that shy people were weak and needed to disconnect from the server. Dude, you can't make this up. I don't think I even scratched the surface of it all, but does Meowbahh deserve the hate? Yes. That doesn't mean to go send them hate, but my god, they need to be held accountable.